Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I be to Nizam and all. Today I would like to present our group assignment with the title Principles Challenge for Management in Global Environment. First, I want to introduce our team member, which consists of NURUL, EMYLIANA, SYAFIKA, me myself HUSNA HAFIZAH, KHAIRUN, NASRIN, NAZATUL AFIZA and AQILLAH. Here is our table of contents. First, we will do the introduction of our company that had been chosen. Then, we will discuss further according to the points of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. After that, we will summarize our tasks, and lastly, we will state the conclusion that we get. Now, I will introduce the company that we chose, which is MPH Bookstore. Captain W.G. Chalabert is widely credited as one of MPH founders. It started in 1890 when he established the Emilia Bishop Press in Singapore. The name of the institutions was changed to the American Mission Press in 1893. Then the American Mission Press was renamed again as the Methodist Publishing House in 1906, giving rise to the acronym MPH. The name remained until 1927. It amalgamated with Malaya Publishing House after becoming a publicly traded company in Malaysia, following the formation of the Malaysian nation in 1963. The company changed its name to Malaysia Publishing House and began operating as a wholesale book department. In 2002, Jalinan Inspirasi Sendirian Berhad, a Malaysian business tycoon, purchased the MPH brand as well as its book retail and distribution arms, MPH Bookstores and MPH Distributors. MPH Group Malaysia Sendirian Berhad became the new name of the company. MPH Bookstores began as a tiny bookstores and that sold general titles and has now grown to become one of Malaysia's major bookstore chains with 17 locations across the country. As a pioneer in the book selling sector, MPH has become a well-known and respected household name in the United States. MPH Bookstores was the first book retailer in Malaysia to introduce a mega store concept with the opening of MPH Mid Valley in year 2000, where customers were introduced to services and facilities such as self-search terminals, internet kiosks, reading lounges, a kids corner and full service of customer service. MPH Bookstores Malaysia and Singapore, MPH Distributors Malaysia and Singapore, MPH Group Publishing Malaysia, and MPH Library Service are now part of the MPH Group. In the digital age, MPH continues to innovate in book retailing by creating additional contact points to communicate with customers through physical and online stores, vending enterprises, and soon mobile applications.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I'm NAZATUL AFIZA. We share about the company planning. The coronavirus COVID-19 company impact research examines how the pandemic will affect MPH Bookstores output, where it experienced a huge loss that had to close most of its stores. This crisis job has covered all areas of the firm, including product acquisitions, expenditures, lessors, recruiting and finance. With digital investments, retail portfolio optimization and increasingly connected networks, MPH Bookstores is speeding up its transformation activities. Their recovery with successful online growth and additional stores have been able to reopen. MPH Bookstores had already earned a profit thanks to more full price sales than projected and careful cost control. Furthermore, an increasing number of customers began buying online and they made it plain that they appreciate a comfortable and stimulating experience in which shops and online interact and support each other due to the pandemic.
The spread of COVID-19 has had an impact to all of industries in this world. Most of the markets were forced to close their doors at the start of the outbreak. Because of this, organizations need to devise new tactics in order for them to continue the operations during this pandemic. Based on the 4 managerial tasks, management can do something to assist the organizations to use its resources effectively and efficiently. One of the key of the managerial tasks is organizing, which is the process of creating working connections so that the organizational members may collaborate and work together to accomplish the organization goals. For example, during this pandemic, MPH bookstores took immediate steps to ensure the safety and well-being of their workers by closing most of their stores. This shows that it is a part of company's consolidation and also to slow down the spread of the COVID-19 disease. Furthermore, they're planning to migrate from a traditional business model to a digitalized environment business model. MPH Bookstores also has launched an omni-channel, which is a multi-channel shopping solutions on its website and also on their official account of Shopee Malaysia. This is to encourage customers to having an online friendly purchasing experience. The reason why MPH Group's management took this decision is because they want to adapt the organizations and also want to improve their ways of operating in this pandemic. Next, let's take a look on the leading slides. During this COVID-19 pandemics, a lot of people experience situations that affects them in unprecedented ways. It also stressed the companies by pushing them to choose either to make strategic change or to taking the risk. But most of the companies now are taking the no regrets actions to recover positively from this pandemic crisis. MPH Bookstores has suffered a major loss due to COVID-19, which they had to shutter down most of their stores, and because of that, their net sales decreased into 19.25%. In this context, organizations need to play their role by selecting the best learning solutions. For example, e-learning software system will support companies a lot in keeping their workers well focused. Next, management has to concentrate on empowering and having a positive leadership by engaging closely with the staff. During this crisis, the most reliable sources is from a leader. The action and the words of a leader will give a huge impact on the well-being of a staff. But besides that, by trusting them, by trusting the staff, it also will make them centered and will motivate them to develop new talents and also contribute new ideas to the companies. Besides that, communication is also a good thing. As the pandemic start to spread the problems into an economic crisis, we need to be optimistic by producing and uplifting opportunities to reinvigorate the resilient spirits. In addition, by having a group of organizational members on social media, it also will help to reduce the tension among the members. If it is properly handled, the organizational members will become more closer to each other, and because of that, everyone will work together to face this pandemic crisis.
Hi, my name is NASRIN. Now I'm going to talk about controlling. So what is controlling? Controlling is a first step after planning, organizing and leading. Controlling is a management process that helps to assess any problem and error. Control also helps in modifying the plan by taking corrective action. Controlling is a step that is recommended to reduce deviation from the standard and to ensure that organization state requirements are achieved and the expectations are realistic in favorable direction. So now I'm going to explain the relation between controlling and company that we choose, which is MPH bookstore. Okay, during COVID-19 outbreak, this store also did not miss experience some problem, which is 9 of their store branch is going to close. So to overcome this problem, the MPH store has to make strategy to modify their plan on how to save their outlet from shutting down. So what they do to save their store from shutting? First, what they do is they become more focused on online services. They combining the underperformed store and pooling resources for a digital push. And then they install high technology vending machine in strategic location. And lastly, they also create a social interactive e-learning platform. So without a doubt, MPH bookstore doing outstanding job in the evaluation their business, which one of the reason for their crucial success.
Overall, due to the pandemic of COVID-19, MPH Bookstore plan to modify their business strategy to online platform, which is an e-commerce digitized platform. The digital transformation is a suitable platform as the current situation emphasizes the importance of interconnected system. The digital transformation is a suitable platform as the current situation emphasizes the importance of interconnected system. MPH Bookstore has confirmed that the digital technologies are needed for the world facing this health problem. MPH Bookstore now focus on selling their product directly online via its own website. This online store gives a convenience for their customer to purchase the products with the branches around them. As a book distributor, MPH Bookstore faces competition from other book distributors such as Popular Bookstore and Borders Bookstore. And this company has experienced sudden drop in sale before. The leader and team of this company identified the causes of the issues, and they found that there was a lack of attractions to their product output. So they must make adjustment to improve their marketing, where the leader must take action to organize resources, especially human resources. They must have the spirit to encourage more people to read books. They also must read a lot because they are the one who will introduce books to the customers, not just by the beauty of their covers, but also their content. The task must be assigned to the right person so that the MPH bookstore will increase its sale. Therefore, managers must ensure that all management processes run smoothly throughout the pandemic of COVID-19 in order to reach the company's target.
As conclusion, the expansion of coronavirus gives huge impact on MPH bookstores and all industries throughout the world. The COVID-19 pandemic brought with it several new and unexpected elements, many of which current crisis preparations and teams were ill-equipped to handle. MPH bookstores executives have no choice but to devise a management plan in response to the outbreak. Companies will need to examine the influence of these changes on the way we design, communicate, construct, and run the experiences that consumers need and desire once the acute threat of the virus has gone. That's all from us.